Don't adjust your screen or your click your mouse, whatever. It's actually me, Emily slash Jaina Solo from Nerdables, here to do a quick video about Avengers Infinity War, because my sister and I have a lot of ideas of things we want to say that we would love to see happen in the movie. And if I don't post this video in time, then everyone will be like, you stole that and that from the movie. I'm like, haven't seen it. This is all just from our brains. But welcome back to Jaina Solo Says. I'm Jaina, Emily, your host, and I know all 12 of you were really sad when I took a big break in between videos, but I'm here to rectify that. So here are the things that my sister and I feel need to be addressed in the movie, if for like joke reasons aside. There's just too many golden opportunities. A lot of these actors have been in other stuff together, so we need someone to like joke about each of these things, like hint it. Okay, first thing we need, Benedict Cumberbatch and of course Watson, not Morgan Freeman, that's something close to that. Martin Freeman, maybe, something like that. Anyway, they need to have a moment, both for Sherlock and for The Hobbit. So, you know, something about one of them being a dragon, or, you know, one of them talking about a ring, or not wearing shoes, or be teamed up and they're like, ugh, I don't want to be teamed up with this guy, you know, something funny like that is all we need. So that's one. We also want to have a chick fight. Like, there's so many amazing, strong females in this franchise now that are going to be in this movie together. It would be hilarious if the dudes went off on some kind of mission, ended up like nothing happened, and the chicks ended up in this huge, like, crazy awesome fight, and it would just be so cool. Yeah. So another thing that I want to see is maybe Black Widow and the captain of the Black Panther army. She and her could, like, you know, exchange notes about fighting techniques, since they're not magical, but they're amazing fighters. And maybe Lupita Nyong'o can be in there too, you know, because, and then I want Siri, of course, and our Iron Man, of course, Robert Downey, to have like a funny moment riff off where like they compare and ooh and ah over each other's electronics and things they've created, but then like he'd be like, because she's so young, like, oh my gosh, you're so talented, you looking for a job? And she'd be like, no, are you? Because like she, with her vibranium stuff that she works with, she's probably even like more advanced in certain areas than he is, so it'd be kind of funny. He'd be like, you know, kind of thing. Of course, it'd be hilarious. He and Star-Lord have to have some moments, and from the trailer we've seen there's at least one, so that one they did already do, so I'm very excited. But they need to have more. I think like there needs to be some funny between all the people who like crack jokes in the different movies. I think that needs to be something important. So I'm gonna read a couple of my sisters now too. She wants Captain and Rocket telling Rocket to watch his language because he's such a cuss monster, and that would be hilarious. And then we also want the Star-Lord and Spider-Man to have like a Peter moment, because that's what they're both named, like Peter and like two heads turn or whatever. And also like maybe Natasha and Peter Parker having a spider moment, like Black Widow and Spider-Man, like arachnids forever, or so. I don't know, that'd be funny. She wants Hulk and Gamora to have a green moment, you know, like, you're turning green or something. Both of them are like, you know, something, I don't know, funny. But, you know, there's all these opportunities they could just like mine for these amazing, hilarious moments. Of course, they want, oh, she also wants Doctor Strange, who is Benedict Cumberbatch, and Tony Stark, who is Robert Downey, to have a Sherlock moment as well. So, like, because of course they both played Sherlock. So my idea is that they have some kind of like funny thing where Iron Man makes a joke in like a fake British accent, and the Benedict would be like, "That's the worst accent I've ever heard. Pff, he would never be able to play a Brit," or whatever. You know, kind of like, ha ha ha. And then we want Rocket to make some comment about wanting Bucky's arm, or in this case, because we know, what's his face? Well, he's from the Deadpool movie coming up, but like something about that too. He's gonna want to take his arm from him. And then, goodness, okay. I'm thinking also that it would be funny, and it probably will happen, that Tony is gonna want Suri to like send him the vibranium so that he can try and make some of these advances that she's already made. And then we want Peter Quill giving Cap like 70s and 80s music education. So like, because you know he's got all the music and that was part of the time that he missed. Loki and Nebula commiserating about how insufferable some of the heroes are. Like, can you believe these guys? They're so stupid. Like, they're, you know, woo, let's do the good, nice thing. That would be hilarious. And then maybe he even has a crush on her. That would be funny. I don't know, Loki, you know, he tends to like that. Maybe it would be funny if Hulk and Drac like get drunk and try and like tease Thor for not being the strongest Avenger, or like, you know, they do some kind of poll. And then Rocket would try to recruit Ant-Man, Wasp, Falcon, and Black Panther to join him in like an animal Avengers team, like the Ant-Avengers or something that gets like knocked down. Like, no, that's stupid. And then, of course, she wants the all-girl fight scene to be against Thanos' army, which makes sense. What I would love is like the guys to think they have this amazing plan, and all the women just be like, because I just think that'd be hilarious. Anyway. Lots of golden opportunities here. A lot of the people in the shows have been in other shows together, and there's just too many opportunities, you guys. It has to happen. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'm gonna do an actual review once I see the movie, so I'll comment again to see if any of my stuff turned up. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, feel free, but no pressure. It's emarsh000, and if you follow me on Twitter or on this YouTube channel, I do a virtual shout out, which I'm going to do on my next video because I had so much to talk about in this one, and I wanted to make sure like I'm not like blah 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 the names, because it's been a while, so I want to make sure I get to everyone. If you have any questions, comment below, and thanks for tuning in. See you after the Avengers.